LemioOnlyLockes, Enestor and I'm here with a multi-battle with some friends. You may or may not recognize them. It's Lemio and Pokenuz on the other side, and we got Josh, Riolu2010. He's a fun guy. He's currently doing Fire Red Omega, I believe. I think he just posted like episode 11 just like a few minutes ago before this recording. But I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a heads up. This was a bit of a massacre. Riolu decided to bring this chat out, which is very gimmicky, and you guys are going to see how much work this thing's going to put in, so let's hop right into it. Alright, so Chris and Pokenuz are issuing me and Riolu a challenge. This is going to be quite a nice, funny match, so I decided to lead off with my High Dragon, and Riolu was like, I really want to start off with this Chatot, so I'm like, okay, that can work out for me. So Pokenuz and Lemio decided to lead off with the Manectric and McDonald's Snorlax, so I'm like, yeah, the Snorlax can't really do anything against us. The Manectric is definitely the Mega, so it's definitely going to be the bigger threat. So the Manectric decided to Mega Evolve and decided to go for has the Intimidate. I'm like, oh god, I'm so scared. My special attack is going to be affected so much. So the Manectric made the dumb move of will make the dumb move to Volt Switch against my High Dragon, which he will regret later in a few seconds, I believe. So Lemio decides to bring in the Politoed. I'm not really sure what the dollar bills is referring to because he's made of blue. So I decided to Draco Meteor the Manectric, thinking that it would stay in because it was the bigger threat, but he brings in the Politoed. The Politoed is not going to take this at all. So there goes the Politoed. I'm like, oh yeah, Lemio is just gonna Lemio just freaking out in the chat right now, saying, what the hell, Enestor? And Riolu decided to be a good guy and go for the Tailwind, and Chris decided to body slam the Chatot. Thankfully it didn't kill for us, so this is gonna be pretty useful for us, because now we're gonna be outspeeding everything on their team, because the Tailwind does increase the speed of the team on your team, not just your single Pokemon. So I decided to Draco the Manectric, knowing that Manectric doesn't really have the best special defense, so I can get pretty good off, especially even considering that I lost -2. So the combination of my Draco and the Chatter that Riolu did, plus this, I do believe he hits himself. Lemio does hit himself this turn. No, he doesn't, but he does get pretty close to dying, and for some reason he's super adamant about just attacking me, which I'm not so sure about. Not the best plays that he's making right now, but whatever, we just let it go. And then Pokenuz finally decided to get rid of that Chatot. Chatot could have come in handy later, but whatever, we didn't really need him. So Chris is sort of fearing I don't know what, but he decided to take out his Snorlax to show off his Ludiolo, which is probably one of the most interesting names I've heard. So I decided to go for the Manectric again, because I'm not about to have my partner take a Thunderbolt against him. So there goes the Manectric. Lemio is down to his last Pokemon right now, and Squeaky decided to go for the Dragon Dance, because I told Riolu that I was going to take out the Manectric for him. Granted, I didn't miss. So, unfortunately for Lemio, his last Pokemon is the Toxicroak, which can't really do anything since Squeaky does know the Earthquake, and I'm levitating, so it can't touch me. This Earthquake can't touch me! And the Toxicroak almost dies, and I do believe the Draco is going to finish this thing off. Poor Lemio just got destroyed in this battle, but whatever. It's going to make this battle a lot easier for me and Riolu. And this was just because Lemio was the only one talking smack. Like, we're gonna win so bad, me and Nuz are gonna destroy you guys. And I'm like, alright, you keep thinking that. So Chris finally takes out the Squeaky out. So this is pretty bad for me, because now I lost the Tailwind and Riolu's down to his last Pokemon. But thankfully it's the Ampharos, but for some reason it wasn't the Mega. I don't know why that Riolu decided to bring a non-Mega Ampharos, so I was like, okay. So I decided to switch out into my Gyarados, just trying to preserve my High Dragon, because the Ludiolo is, I don't really have anything to answer it besides the Signal Beam it holds. But the Ludiolo is not going to be able to eat this up too much, and the swift swim that Ludiolo once had is now gone because the rain is gone. So we're back to normal, and I almost killed the Ludiolo with the Ice Fang, but I do get the pair or the flinch hacks, which is not that big of a deal. And I finish it off the next turn with the Ice Fang, while Riolu was like, I'm just gonna bulk up and prepare for the worst. So I'm getting that Moxie boost with the Lance Gyarados, and Riolu's just trying to bulk up as much as possible to prevent from dying anymore, because we know that if we keep the 2 Pokemon advantage, that we'll win this game no matter what. So that's pretty much what we're going to end up doing. I'm going to Mega Evolve into my Mega Gyarados. It doesn't really matter at this point, because all that Chris has left is this Snorlax. I can't remember what else he had. I think it was something stupid. But I go for the Waterfall. The Snorlax is not going to eat that up too well. But, oh well, it does. Actually, I lied. It did like half only. But thankfully, the Ampharos does go for the T-Wave, so McDonald's will be having a little bit of heartburn and not being able to move for a little. So the Waterfall plus the T-Bolt that Ampharos is going to go for is going to take out the McDonald's. So Chris is down to his last Pokemon right now, which is a massacre right now, because I still haven't lost a single Pokemon right now. So I'm feeling pretty proud of myself. And his last Pokemon is the Manaphy. The Manaphy can get destroyed by the Ampharos, but for some reason Chris just likes to just stall us out for some odd reason, which is completely useless, because you're at full health. It's not going to make a difference. So Chris is just trying to kill one of us, but thankfully Welsh was able to power it through and live that Scald with 3 HP. It didn't really matter that he lived, because I think I had the likes of Hydreigon to just Draco the living crap out of it. So good game to Chris and Lemio. Riolu and me are the best tag team, best multi-team battlers out there. We make the best team with our Chatot Hydreigon combo, and I do believe that he will be uploading another battle me and him had against Hollow, and I can't remember who else we battled, but go check out Riolu. Don't forget to check out everyone else. Leave a like if you did enjoy this video. And this has been Enestor, and I'll see you guys later.